This is my experience working with O-Inari, the fox goddess. I've started working with the fox goddess around April 2022. At the time of this video, it is November of 2022, so about 8 months' time. I thought I would document this spiritual relationship while it is still fresh in my mind. It started when I was speaking to an Asian client about a product. One of my best-selling product in my store was called Demon-Binded Magic Lipstick. I would use my power as a black magician to bind a spirit into a tube of lipstick, and the person who wear the lipstick will have that spirit's power flowing through their lips. It was meant to improve a person's charisma, become more witty, more commanding with their words, better at public speaking and presentation, looking more attractive, and hence attracting better luck with money and romance. At the same time, wearing the enchanted lipstick will bring the client closer to their patron spirit. I have many 5-star reviews on the product. The product itself was the idea of Gemmery and Freya. When they first introduced the idea of an enchanted lipstick to me, my thought was nobody would buy it. It was at the height of the pandemic, everybody are wearing mask, nobody can see their lips, so why would anyone buy a tube of lipstick? And like always, I was wrong, the spirits are always right, my clients loved the enchanted lipsticks. Back to the Asian client, she lives in the part of the world with very strict face mask mandate, hence she worried that wearing enchanted lipstick wouldn't help her cause. My thinking at the time was, if someone is wearing a mask, the most attractive facial feature would be the eyes. So I thought of making an enchanted eyeshadow for my client. Seeing my client was from Asia, I had to brainstorm which spirit is best suited for my Asian clients. That was when the fox goddess came to me. A brief introduction to the fox goddess, also known as Inari in Japanese. The fox goddess is widely worshipped in Asia. For some, it is the goddess of charisma, seduction, and domination over a romantic partner. The fox goddess is also known to bring her devotee fame and fortune. In fact, many Asian culture would call a young female seductress a fox demon, with an implication of a husband-stealing home wrecker. Asian black magicians would often evoke the fox goddess for love spell and obsession spells. She would also be evoked for money and business rituals. Hence the fox goddess is powerful, and well versed in human affairs. In Japan, the fox goddess, also known as O-Inari, have the added connotation of a metallurgic goddess. She is often evoked by Japanese swordsmiths to add spiritual power to samurai katanas. This is why the Japanese sword is regarded as the best in the world. It is more than an instrument of war, it is symbol of power. In fact, the katana was the cutting edge of technology. Excuse the pun. Keep in mind, up until recently, the knowledge of metalworking was the most advanced technology a civilization behold. The civilization that can produce stronger metal will dominate its neighbor by means of conquest and an industrialized economy. Hence, the fox goddess sits very high in the Asian Pantheon. The Japanese cosmetic company, Shiseido, one of the most upscale line of cosmetic brand in Asia, have a huge shrine dedicated to the fox goddess in the penthouse level of their executive headquarters in Tokyo. The founder of the company had a soul contract pact with the fox goddess. Back to the story. I presented the idea of the fox goddess binded eyeshadow to my client in Asia, and she loved the idea. As I was quietly contemplating on the fox goddess energy, I felt compelled to ask the fox goddess, "Would you like me to work with you?" At that moment, something crazy happened. All the lights in my room suddenly flipped on. It was a crazy poltergeist activity moment. It was the fox goddess way to saying yes enthusiastically. There are many reasons for poltergeist activities. One of the reason which, according to my spirit guide, is when the spirit is unfamiliar to the human's energy, usually happens when they first met, and the spirit was afraid their message wasn't getting across, so it expends excessive energy by physically interfering with the humans surrounding to make a point. It makes for good theatrics, but it also costs a lot of energy on the spirit's part, so it doesn't happen all that often. Also, once that spirit got in sync with the human's brainwave, they can communicate easily without breaking things. I know in addition to bringing me good luck with money and the lady department, the the fox goddess is also very good at art. I was on fellowship at a local university's creative art program, and the fox goddess had helped me tremendously with my creative projects. Lately, the fox goddess also inspired me to do more with digital art. At first it was just mindless doodling, and as of late, I've been able to focus my creative energy to put out occult-themed art. Some of you might have seen my Instagram page where I post my artwork. I even sold a painting to a patron overseas. It didn't happen all at once, inspiration came through in steady stream, and I have to make a lot of small adjustments along the way. It may not sound very exciting, but looking back over the last few months since I started working with the fox goddess, I do notice a lot of changes in my life and in my ability. As for getting lucky with the ladies, I do feel more charismatic in public situations. I was at a conference a month ago. I usually get along fine with the ladies at these events, but this time around I felt extra confidence. I was able to say the right thing at the right time. I felt like I got more attention, and with many situations where I found myself surrounded by ladies. For example, at the hotel's breakfast, I would be having coffee with a female friend, then her female friend will come by and sit with her, then another girlfriend came by and sit with us. Next thing I know I am 3 circle deep surrounded by beautiful ladies. Many of the female acquaintances, whom I met for the very first time, felt very close and give me hugs and kisses throughout the conference. The fox goddess later communicated that it was she who helped me with my, shall we say, people skills. There was also a time shortly after meeting the fox goddess, I was invited to a friendly poker game. We weren't playing for real money. It was night of friendly gathering. I have to say I am not good at poker at all. I play a few hands on the internet and rarely play in real life. Yet I was able to hit 2 straight flushes and a 4 of a kind within a short span of time. Overall, the cards just kept dealing my way. I bluffed and folded at the right time. In short, I felt very lucky. Even though we weren't playing with real money, I earned a reputation among my friends as a card shark, some kind of high-stake gambling ace with ice running through my veins. The fact is I rarely gamble these days, but I rather enjoyed that cool reputation. Overall, my money luck had been good since I started working with the fox goddess. I won a lot of small prizes at the lottery. I usually never win anything at lottery, and these days I am almost expected to win something when I check my tickets. It wasn't anything crazy, not billion-dollar jackpot, not yet anyways. It was more like a series of mundane, steady wins that adds up to an abundant financial outlook. Business is doing good, I am getting good product ideas, and good clients kept coming my way. I am making good financial decisions. I had stayed away from bad decisions. The fox goddess had been taking good care of me financially. I am creating this video to give you an idea of what it's like to work with the fox goddess. I can say she definitely improved my charisma, and my money luck. Life do seem smoother and more abundant. So far, I have yet to experience that crazy chaotic bump that usually came with working with demons. Fox goddess is also very good with artistic endeavors. Even if you might not think you are an artist, she will help guide you to discover your creative side. And if you are already an artist, she will take you to the next level. I should note there that the fox goddess can be temperamental. She must be approached with utmost politeness and humility. If you are really demanding of the spirit, or become abusive to the people she sent your way, the fox goddess is known to quickly turn on an unruly conjurer. There are a lot of folk stories where overly abrasive witches drew the ire of the fox goddess, then getting in tragic accidents soon after. So please don't take her kindness as her weakness. Having said that, if you are a good-hearted person, who is hard-working and have the intellectual curiosity to try new things, and have the patience to allow your goals to develop steadily, all the while being thankful and not too greedy, please consider working with the fox goddess. She did wonder with my life, and she will do to you too. If you are still watching this video at this point, that means your spirit guide had brought you here. Consider this an invitation to work with the fox goddess. Do you have an experience working with the fox goddess? Share your experience on the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, add this video to your playlist, and share this videos with your friends. Someone out there desperate need to hear this story, and a simple post in your social media can change someone's life.